The Ducati Superleggera V4, a marvel of engineering, a masterpiece of speed, and here it was looking like it lost a bar fight with time itself. When I first laid eyes on this bike, I thought two things. One, that's a Superleggera, and two, dear God, what happened to it? But I'd always wanted one of these. Maybe it's because I'm a sucker for beauty wrapped in raw power. Or maybe I just like the idea of writing something that sounds like it's growling Italian poetry. Either way, when I saw it sitting there, a shadow of its former glory, I knew it was my mission, no, my destiny, to bring it back to life. Of course, destiny didn't warn me about the sheer chaos this would entail, or the grease, so much grease. Step 1. Cleaning. Now, you'd think washing a bike would be straightforward, but no. This was more archaeological dig than car wash. I uncovered layers of grime that could have been carbon dated. At one point I found what I think was a fossilized bug from the Pleistocene era. But underneath it all, I started to see glimpses of that signature Ducati red. And let me tell you, that felt like finding treasure. Then came the parts. Oh, the parts. Replacing the carbon fiber winglets? Check. Rebuilding the suspension? Painful, but check. Wiring the electrics? Look, I'm no electrician, but I'm proud to say I only electrocuted myself twice. And putting the engine back together? Let's just say it's like assembling IKEA furniture, but with more swearing and a manual written by a cryptic poet. Progress was slow, but every tiny victory felt monumental. Like fitting the new titanium exhaust, it was like music to my soul. Sure, my neighbors probably didn't appreciate the late-night test runs of its growl, but hey, art isn't always appreciated in its time. There it is, that beautiful, unapologetic roar, the kind of sound that makes your heart race and your neighbors file noise complaints. Hearing it alive again was like watching a phoenix rise from the ashes, except in this case the phoenix was a 998cc V4 engine capable of 234 horsepower. I had tears in my eyes, and maybe a little soot on my face. The first ride? It was magic. Every twist of the throttle was a conversation between me and the machine, and it had a lot to say. The wind roared past, the tires gripped the road like they were meant to, and for a moment I felt like I was flying. But it wasn't just about the ride. This bike had been broken, forgotten, and left to collect dust, and somehow in fixing it, I fixed a little piece of myself. I think we both needed this journey. So what did I learn from restoring this Ducati Superleggera V4? That patience is a virtue, that Italian engineering is both a blessing and a curse, and that sometimes the most beautiful things in life are the ones you pour your heart and a ridiculous amount of elbow grease into. But most importantly, I learned that nothing beats the sound of a roaring engine and the open road. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some miles to put on this beauty.